Now, setting up an LED light kit is no easy task, especially if you want to get the lighting just right. Now, most of the time I'm just recording by myself and I have to make these adjustments by myself. So I have to go back, make little adjustments in the light kit, then come back and see how it actually looks lit up on the screen, and it can get kind of tedious, going back and forth, whereas the GVM light kit allows you to make those adjustments right from your cell phone. So I can stand here, look to see what the temperature and the brightness is going to look like on the video recording, and then make the adjustments right here instead of having to go back and forth every time. It just makes everything a lot easier and saves a lot of time. So first, I'm going to go ahead and show you what you get inside the box for the kit, and then I'm going to go ahead and go over all the features of the lighting kit. So first off, the lighting kit comes in this nice rigid case, which is really nice, especially if you need to travel. You don't have a setup that's just stationary all the time. Okay, so here it looks like we have our stands. Come in this nice felt bag. Looks like it adjusts pretty high as well. And inside the box we get our power adapters. Here's a hard cover to protect your lights. And these lights also do come in these nice soft bags. So here's the light itself. It's mostly made of metal. The outer rim here and then in the back here. And here we have the little light deflectors here are made of plastic, and then we have a little diffuser in the middle here. Then to take the diffuser out, you can just kind of slide it off to the side, and you can see all the LEDs in there. And it does rotate pretty much 180. You can tighten it on the sides, and if we look on the back here, we have a nice little LED display. And here we have our adjustment knobs for the color brightness and the color temperature. You can also use 2 batteries to power this as well in case you're mobile and you don't have any way to get near a power outlet. Then we have our little light switch over here. You can either switch to adapter or the batteries. And then here we have our little instruction manual. First, we're going to go over installation and usage of the app. I'm using iOS right now, so they have this for iOS and Android. I'm using iOS right now, so first we're going to go to the App Store. Then we're going to search for GVM, and it should be the very first one that comes up. You can go ahead and download that and open it up. We'll register. And then we're going to go into System Settings. We're going to go to Switch Wi-Fi. We're going to look for the LED lights, which is the GMV LED. The password is GVM_admin. Okay, so we're connected. So then we need to go into Modify Wi-Fi. Then we need to change the name of the LED light because they both have the same name. Hey, once we've done that, then we're going to go ahead and switch to Wi-Fi again. Now, as you can see, the one I just made is there, and the other light is now connected to the regular GMV LED. So I'm going to go ahead and change that one as well. Now, as you can see, both of those LEDs have now showed up, so we'll connect to GMV1. So as you can see now, we are connected to the GMV1, so we'll go back to the app. So now that we're in the app, you can control the brightness, the temperature, you can turn the light on and off. The only thing that you need to know is you cannot control the lights together. You must connect to them separately. When these stands are fully extended, they reach about 8 feet. You just have to also be careful that extended at that range, they do become a little wobbly. Just make sure if you're going to extend this out to its max height that you have the feet properly adjusted to give you the best stability. Now you can also adjust this light from an upright position to a horizontal position depending on your lighting needs. So here's a little tip for the stand. There is a little plastic tip on it that you can take off, but this is for other applications. Just leave that on, so when you mount the light on top of here, it gives it a little more support, and then you tighten up the screw and it fits on there nice and tight. So now if we look at the whiteboard here, you can definitely make out squares and vertical and horizontal lines. Now this is what happens when you don't have the filter on, but as you get further away, this will dissipate and it won't look as noticeable. So as you can see here, I've moved the light away and I've opened up the little leaf barn doors, and now you cannot tell where the lines are or where they were. So here you can see I've applied the soft filter. The light right here is super close to the board, and you cannot tell that there are any more vertical and horizontal lines. So that filter definitely helps out a lot. And then here it is with the light moved back where I had it before without the filter. It still puts out quite a bit of light, but the lines are definitely a lot softer. And then here's some shots I took just highlighting what the illumination does on each setting. This one was just totally all white. This one was just all yellow at its full brightness. And then this was a mixture of the two LEDs together at full brightness. So if you want to slide your diffuser out or put it back in, there are these little plastic tabs here. Right now it's down, but to lock in the filter, you can lift it up so it won't come out. But when you want to take it out or put it back in, you need to make sure that this little plastic piece is down and this is also level. Then you can take your filter and then just slide it in there. Once it's in, go ahead and lift that tab so it locks the filter in place. So now here we have those Sony batteries that will allow you to use the light mobile, so we don't have to worry about plugging into the wall outlet. Now these batteries that I have here are like 20 years old and they don't charge anymore, but I just want to show you how they fit in there. Just kind of take them, pop them in each side here. They hold in there very well. And then all you need to do is make sure you flip the switch to the batteries and then you're good to go. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what the lights actually do for your video shoot. Right now, my lights are off. All I have is the overhead light on. So as you can see, there is some shadow on my face. It doesn't light up the whole thing because it's coming from the top down. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn off the top and just turn on the two light kits. So right now, all I have is the LEDs from the kit on. I don't have my overhead light, and as you can see, it definitely lights up the shot a lot more. As you can see, there's no shadow on my face. There are some shadows behind me, and the table's not lit up very well, but as far as me, my face, it's definitely lit up a lot better. So this is with the lights at the coolest temperature and the brightness set all the way. And as you can see, it definitely lights up you pretty well. Not so much on the table, but from here over here, it definitely lights up the shot, and that's with just the two lights. So now this shot is with all of my lights on. I have my two LED lights over here, and I also have the overhead lighting. As you can see, the table is definitely better lit, and as well as the whole shot, especially in the background. You don't see really any shadows in the back, and then my face is also lit up a lot better. So as you can see, these two lights definitely do add a lot better lighting to your video shoot, or your photo shoot for that matter. You can also use them to create shadows if you want. I personally don't want that because that's just not my shoot. I want everything lit up. I have products to show you guys, and I want everything to be lit up without a shadow, but you can definitely use these to cast shadows. It really just depends on what lighting situation you want for your shoot. So my final thoughts on the light kit are pretty good. The only thing I wish was that they had the option to link up instead of having to connect them to them independently. But that's not necessarily a deal breaker. They're definitely bright enough. I love the fact that they have such a wide color temperature range. You can get to that nice amber color, or if you want, you can get to that nice crisp white, which is always great. And as far as the batteries go for these lights, you can get them on Amazon for around $20 for a 2-pack and a charger, which definitely isn't bad at all if you need to use them, on the go away from a wall socket. And they're also definitely on par with price, especially for what they offer. They come with the stand, the lights, the power cords, pretty much everything you need to get going. So again, I will be putting a link in the description for these products in case you guys want to check them out yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.